Chinese variant of the Archer C7, I believe. The model number was called WDR7500. Not too sure about that, cannot remember already. But this time around, I've been sent the latest flagship device from TP-Link, which is the Archer C3200. Of course, the 3200 actually stands for the AC3200 here, the tri-band, two bands of wireless AC, 1200 megabits per second, as well as the 800 plus thing, 800 plus two. I can't remember already. We'll take a look at this thing later. So anyway, this is the flagship device, flagship router from TP-Link. Of course, for those of you who are looking for a value for money kind of purchase, TP-Link is always the brand to look for. They have been selling a lot of stuff at really budget price, and considering the performance, it is really value for money. So how exactly this will perform, I would not know until I tried it out. Of course, if you're looking for a very technical review or technical kind of analysis of this router, I unfortunately do not have the expertise or the tools to do so. What I will be able to give you though is a comparison with my current router, which is the Netgear Nighthawk X8, I believe. So that will be a very good comparison and point of to judge, right, whether this is actually worth it. Because from what I'm aware of, this is about $70 to $100 cheaper than most of the other flagship that provide such specifications, right? Like for example, the Nighthawk X8 cost about $399. This was retailing at about 300 Singapore dollars. I'm not too sure. I will put the links to the Amazon product links if they are available below in the description. So anyway, let's take a look at the packaging. See, as usual, all the different cool icons to tell you how great their router is. There we go. Tri-band, smart connect technology, and 6 external antennas. Now, when I first look at this, it actually reminded me of the router I have. It looks really similar, right? We'll take a look once we unbox it and see how it actually look in the product itself, rather than just from the pictures. So here are even more pictures, more flashy pictures. So yeah, I was talking about, right, 1300, not 1200, 1300 5 GHz bands. We have 2 of that, and then we have also a 600 megabit per second band, 2.4 GHz for your older devices, so that it won't clog up the network, right? So of course, here is a chart telling you that of course you pay more, you get the best, right? Of course, that's self-explanatory. So tri-band with smart connect. So basically, they will help you to they judge which device should get which band, and so on and so forth. Alright, so let's just take a look at what's inside. Again, the packaging is pretty much similar to the last time that I unboxed it. It's very eco-friendly kind of thing, very simplistic. So we have the router here. We'll just put that aside first, and then we have some menus. This is just a licensing note. We have a quick start guide, which we do not need. Besides the fact that we should find out what's the password and username, which is admin. Okay. For those of you who are not too tech savvy or whatever, you can actually just read this. It should help you. But otherwise, if you follow the on-screen instructions, it should do fine as well. So this is something that you might not receive, because this is the local distributor here in Singapore, the warranty card or whatever. And we have a technical support guide with all the numbers that you will never ever call. At least we don't here in Singapore. We usually just look straight for the distributor. A Cat, let's see, a Cat 5E cable, pretty short, but yeah, it's 5E. Unlike the Netgear, I believe it was rated 5, Cat 5, but it allowed Gigabit transmission, so I'm not too sure if that was 5 or 5E. Just mislabeled. The cat lid, the wall. Of course, this would be different depending on where you're purchasing it from, I believe. I'm purchasing from Singapore, and we use the UK style adapters. So here it is. And the power brick, which isn't too large, pretty standard. So let's take a closer look at the unit itself. right? So yeah, it looks really like the Netgear router, right? Let's see the antennas, slightly different. Now the build quality feels really good, right, on first touch. But of course, build quality is something you don't really care on a router because you can leave it somewhere. It won't drop or break anything like that. So as you can see, it looks like a spaceship as well. So ready to take off. There we go. Alright, so first thing we'll look at the indicators over here. Let me zoom in and focus. Okay, unfortunately, let me close these antennas. Okay, hopefully. Alright, that's much better. So of course we have all the standard LED indicators like the power, the activity LEDs for the different bands. We have not sure what that is, and of course not sure what that is as well. and two of the USB ports, the activity LED for them. Okay, so this I believe is for Wi-Fi direct, I think. This one I'm not too sure. This is to turn on and off the LED indicators if you do not want it to be shining in your room. Should you put it in your room or somewhere that you do not want to have lights, right? So taking a look at the I/O ports, we have the standard view, the Internet in, and then we have 4 gigabit ports. We have a USB 3.0 port as well as a USB 2.0. We'll test the performance of that by plugging in my hard drive and see how easy it is to use. Otherwise, that's basically it, right? The power switch and the power adapter in, and that is all. Let's open up the spaceship again. Okay, so what I'll do now is that I'll pause my recording of this unboxing and